What's going on? It's Zedmont. I've got my friendly neighborhood brick up to level 6. I've got Everspark up to 2, and I've got a whole 3 trader tickets. I just got my second daily boat, and I've got 6 hours until I have 4 trader tickets. So pushing for those quite a bit. I mean, your daily, the supply chest being worth 3 intel and the daily boat worth 3 intel is seriously helping. Let's go like this. I've got a purple. There we go. Sorry, I just gotta do a little bit of housekeeping here to start. My basic thought, sorry, just to get back up a sec, it's Dr. Terror Day, it's Volcano Day. My basic thought is that for Volcano, I'm probably going to be using brick, and for, sorry, oh man, misspeaking like crazy. For Volcano, I'm going to be using Everspark, and for Tropical, I'll probably be using brick. Again, this is our first ever Volcano, so my theory might be completely wrong, but just thinking that with this long walk, Everspark and her wonderful critters may be very, very useful. I don't know. We'll see. It's all a theory at this point, but I'm going to try to get as many stages as I can here. We'll see. So a couple things that I've learned with these ladies is, number one, they walk frickin' fast. Let's see if I can just get this down with all GBE. I'll just, one of the things, just drop Everspark right away and she'll get her critters rolling, and you can do a fair amount of damage with her. I haven't been able to take down any NPC bases with just Everspark on this account, but you can come close, and I mean, her critters are just going to keep popping out and popping out and pop. Oh, I've got the stupid, this one, there's no defensive buildings nearby, so I can't use it, but I need to, it just reminds me I need to change off of that and switch to the old-fashioned critter dropper. So I was just playing with that earlier, so not terribly useful for me right now, but see, but normally I wouldn't have these critters, so I'd have to drop my troops, so a little bit of a bonus there. I have been playing on another account that's lower, but one intel, that's not bad. Let's switch back. Let's switch Everspark's ability. Let's switch this. I've drastically changed my flare locations with heroes. It is super critical to make sure that your ladies catch up. I feel like Everspark is faster than Brick. That might be just a feeling. I haven't looked at it whatsoever, so don't quote me on that, but it might just be the fact that I've been using Brick a little bit more than Everspark. Let's get some critters out. There we go. But man, it's just, it feels like Everspark is a little bit faster. It's one of those things that a feeling doesn't mean anything, obviously, but it might just be the fact that yeah, I don't know. But well, one of the things that I've noticed is that her remote control behaves exactly like Zookas do. It actually selects based on a percentage damage, not based on proximity. So if you're trying to take out, like one of the things that I've been doing with remote control, not on this account obviously because I don't have level 3 yet, but one of the things I've been trying to do is when you get a base with a shock launcher in the back corner, Everspark can take over that shock launcher and point it away, which is very, very handy. Could definitely be useful for warriors, potentially. I gotta turn all my beeping things off, but yeah, just overall, I'm just babbling about the heroes and their abilities. I'll try to be a little bit more succinct as to what the hell I'm talking about in a second here. So let's go like this. Don't care about that rocket launcher going down because we're going to be in its blind spot. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do our standard 1 smoke drop right in this corner, and we're going to get Everspark in there. One of the things to be aware of is anytime Everspark is not under smoke, she will drop critters, and if you're trying to keep your delay, that can be a very, very bad thing. If you're not trying to keep your delay, it can be a very good thing. So obviously it depends what your goal is, but just something to be aware of. If you're going to be smoking Everspark and you want to keep your delay, keep her under smoke. Otherwise she's going to start dropping critters. I just hit the critter button here, As soon as that smoke drops, she will drop critters, but I might lose some troops during that time, so I'm going to let my critters come out. Now, the fact that she can't drop critters well under smoke is a little bit annoying. I would have liked to have those critters come out early, because otherwise I would have lost some troops likely before she dropped them, but we're getting there. One of the... just trying to figure out what the heck's going on here with these things, but so far the Everspark hasn't really made a difference for me. There's on these stages anyways. Maybe we can figure out something here a little bit. I'm gonna go the back. We're gonna go the back road on this one, just to try to get some Everspark action happening. Okay, so we're gonna drop her here. I'll let her catch those crates so that I don't have to flare my Zookas over, and I can actually take advantage of her walking speed here. Assuming she actually, there we go, there's our critters. She's only dropping 3 right now. I assume that will be upgraded when I upgrade her level. I think it's one of those latent abilities, I think, or can't remember what the actual word they use for it, but obviously we're not spending any GBE to make that happen, so I don't know if that's actually going to be upgraded or not, or if she'll just always drop 3. It'd be kind of cool if she was dropping like 12 at a time automatically, but I don't know if that's actually going to happen. We shall find out. But as of right now, I'm just trying to get these critters out ahead of me so I can get that free GBE up the top there. If I lose her, I'm not that concerned, because all this is doing is this is essentially making it so that I don't have to keep my Zookas in the danger zone. Like Everspark, I keep trying to call her Allspark, I think that's a Transformers term. So the fact that this, like, even if they die, I don't really care. Like, that's free G. If that crate thingy goes down, which looks like it just did, it doesn't really matter because I've got free GBE here from Miss Everspark. Now, I don't really care if she makes it there or not. So she actually dropped some critters back there, so that will be very, very handy once the smoke clears. I'm going to actually drop some more critters here, and then I will shock here and here. And then hopefully, the smoke, see how the smoke cleared there? It's not very useful. The smoke is kind of clearing slower, it seems like, a little bit awkward. I don't know if that's my phone or the update, but I lost 0 troops there, and I got a ton of GBE left, and I want to say that the majority of that was because of my friend Everspark. So very, very handy, just having critters in the first place. So that is my basic reasoning for wanting to use Miss Everspark. Now, I think what I'm going to do here, I was tempted to drop Everspark over here just so that I could get all that free GBE, because I mean realistically I'd probably get 12 GBE for free, but I don't know how that would work. So I'm gonna keep her with me for the time being. We'll see how that goes. It might be a mistake, but we shall find out here in a second. I'm just gonna basically barrage all these mines. There's no ranged defenses anywhere near the core back here. So my thinking is I will just clear all this crap. The machine guns are a little bit more dangerous than normal at the moment, but I'm just going to bring Miss Allspark with me here, or Everspark. I'll figure that out eventually. I haven't even watched any. I've watched like one of the Star Wars movies, so I mean Star Trek. Ah, what am I trying to say? My brain is just shutting down. I've watched one of the Transformers movies. That's what I was after. So I don't know why I keep saying Allspark, but nonetheless, damn, I was kind of hoping she'd just being out in the open for a second there, she would have dropped some critters, but she didn't. So not the end of the world. I'm gonna shock here and shock here, and then hopefully, see how that smoke clears? It's just slower than normal, and I don't like it. Just be aware that these machine guns are way, way stronger now. The machine guns kick serious ass. Come on, drop some critters. There we go. Not what I was hoping for, but just these machine guns just kick serious ass, and I used too much. There we go. There we go. There's the critters helping a little bit. I lost quite a few troops there, just because I should have probably gone a little bit closer to core, but you get the idea. Don't know if that was the right way to use Everspark in that scenario. Oh, look at that. A sweet, sweet, sweet crystal. I do love me some crystals. His replicators are getting warmed up. Let's load some troops. Diamond, diamond, diamond. Let's have a look here. So, let's see how much health this has. I'm going to actually scout this because this looks... We're on stage 6. I love it when stage 6 is in the corner. But, oh, look at all that. Look at all... See all this free GBE back here? That's my basic thinking process. Let's go like this. Actually, I'm about to run out of power, it appears, so I'm going to plug in here. I think I am. Let's have a look here. I got 14%. I won't plug in quite yet. I hate playing with the power cord in my hand. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to do something a little bit tricky. Let's go like this. How much health does this have? Lots of health. So let's try to do something a little bit tricky. Let's go like this. So we're going to start with 101 GBE. I'm going to drop Miss Everspark over here. And now just a little bit of warning, this is going to be slow and a little bit painful. So my apologies in advance. So we're starting with 101. Already up to 104, I was up to 104, but then I used 2 for my flare. We'll leave those critters to die. Now I think I can get, like, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I can potentially get somewhere between 21 and 30 free GBE back here just by being patient. Now in the meantime, I think I should be good. What I'd like to do is remove this mortar that's right here. Let's see, we've already got 21 free GBE from back there, and if we get those 3, which we should be able to get, I'm going to get, that'll be 30 free GBE just by having Everspark deployed. Now she hasn't quite died yet, so there's a chance I might get a little bit more. We'll find out. Nope, she's dead. So 30 free GBE just from crates at the back, very, very useful. And that's level 1 Everspark. You don't need more than level 1 for that. Like, that is 30 free GBE just for having the hero. I'm still up 8 GBE and I've already removed that mortar. So very, very useful. And now I should be able to hit core with 2 shocks. So just something to think about. Low level players, bring your Everspark and try to find a spot where you can drop her. Uh-oh, that's going to be tight. Oh, that was close. Try to get your Everspark and bring her to a spot where you can drop her and reap the benefits. I'm going to flare all the way to the kill zone. I don't know how this is going to go, but actually so far so good. Typically I'd flare to that other corner, but today we're going to do it the other way. I'm in this one rocket launcher's blind spot. That's why I wanted to get that mortar, just so that I could get in this blind spot back here. 1, 2, 3, 4... I used 3 shocks there, sorry. Just to get... Look at that. That stage 6 was made easy strictly by using Everspark. Like that, I have to say that was cool. That's one of the cooler things I've done with Everspark. Very, very happy with that. Free GBE, basically it's free GBE, and I don't have critters, so it worked out very, very well. I'm very, very happy about that. Let's go. Where can we do? What can we do here? So now we've got this shock launcher to deal with. We've got all these machine guns to deal with. This is going to be one of those ones that I'm probably going to fail a whole bunch of times. These rocket launchers are going to be in range too. Oh man, this is... I don't feel like... So there's 1 shock over here for this stuff. Actually here, I'm gonna come back into this area, back in here between this sniper tower and this cannon, because I can shock all of that stuff with 1, that stuff with 1 med kit for that guy. 3 shocks is about what I need for that. I'm gonna bring Brick though. I don't think that Everspark's gonna help me here, so Brick, my friendly neighborhood Brick, I'm going to bring her battle orders just to... Realistically, I'm not going to have an extra... as soon as the shocks are done, I'm screwed. So I'm going to bring Brick. Hopefully it will pay off. Let's have a look here. Stage 7 of 7. Let's fill up all my troops. Stage 7 of 7. I'm going to come on a diagonal for sure. Right through this general area. The worst thing you can do with Brick is have her die. I've had her run into a few boom mines, and it's not a pretty picture. Okay, this shock is going to be a tough one. I just want to confirm this shock's actually going to work. So I'll show you what my basic plan is. I'm going to try to shock something like that, getting that rocket launcher and the machine gun. I'm going to shock something like this, getting the machine gun and the shock launchers, and shocking something like this, with the priority on the mortar, of course. So that is my basic plan. I don't know how well it's going to work, but we'll try it. Hopefully I will have 42 GBE once I get back to core, 6 for battle orders, and 6 for 3 shocks. So we'll see. Let's try to find some free GBE. There's 9 back there. Yeah, there's no free GBE that I can get, really. So I'm going to come right here. Brick is going to be a pain here. Here is my plan. Uh-oh, I'm going to lose a whole whack of those Zookas. That was not ideal. But we're still alive. I'm still going to lose even more of my troops. This is not necessarily the best path by any stretch of the imagination. But we've got enough for Brick and our 3 shocks. And I've still got a fair number of troops, or I still had a fair number of troops. 1, 2, 3 medkits like crazy. Go, Brick, go. See, Brick's giving me some damage. It's gonna be tight. Oh, I've got it. Yeah, Brick. See that? A little bit extra damage from Brick, and just made the difference. So that's all 7 stages using heroes. Stage 6, Everspark. Definitely use Everspark for stage 6. For stage 7, hopefully your Brick is level 3. I used a few diamonds. They're pretty cheap once you get the bulk of the time off of them. But yeah, that's all 7 stages of DrT Volcano. My only suggestions for your heroes are be very aware of their speed. Be very aware of their speed. I have been using Brick the majority of the time, but if you're a lower level player, Everspark is fantastically useful. I mean, fantastically useful, especially if you can flank wide and just get her critters dropping. That's all I got. If you have any specific questions about anything whatsoever, please hit me up. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that is useful. And peace.